Today we're going to look at hive stands, and I'm going to show you a real quick do-it-yourself hive stand if you like to have more than just a couple of hives. This particular one that we're looking at here has 4 hives on it, but I could easily fit, well, let's put it this way, these are 5-frame nukes, so just to give you a better idea, you could easily fit 4 production colonies on this stand that I've made. If I wanted to just use nukes, I could easily fit probably 2 more, so that would give me a total of 6 on this particular hive stand. This is really more of a rail than a hive stand, but you get the basic concept. It's level from side to side, and it's almost level front to back. I deliberately pitch it just a little bit forward or backwards so that the rain rolls off the tops of the beehives. These are 2 2x6s that are screwed together, and I prefer to use screws over nails because if you make a mistake, you can always take the screw out, and the screws are stronger. And with the beehives, you want to have something strong. You want to have a nice, strong, stable base so that your beehives don't fall. And then I like to keep them off the ground. So if you look down here, I've got a cinder block, and these bricks are just for leveling purposes. If it was perfectly level here, I would just put them on one cinder block each side. But if you go down here and look, the other end, my ground is sloped, and I just have one cinder block underneath this one. So I'll show you the other one in just a minute. Now this particular one, you can probably see in the video, it's made with pressure treated 2x6. That's all that is. And in between, in the middle, I put one 11-inch piece, and then down on the other end I got another piece 11 inches, and then on the far end, so I put in 3 11-inch pieces, one on each end and one in the middle, and that just gives it stability. And then I put my block, put that on top of my blocks. Here's another rail. It's an older one. I think this one's been in the yard a couple years, and this one was not made with pressure treated wood. So if you can look and see what's starting to happen, it's starting to crack, and it actually was fastened together with nails. And I'm going to come in close and show you why that's a problem. Let's see if you can see down in here. You see what it's doing? It's backing away, and I actually went and took some screws just to keep it from falling apart. It was trying to fall apart on me. Okay, so you don't want that to happen with your bees. So what's going to happen here is this will get replaced. Here, I want to show you how we just build these quickly and easily. And they're only, I think I paid, they're about $14 including screws. So if you've got some lumber, you don't have to use pressure treated. I just wanted to show you what would happen if you don't use it. So I'm gonna replace mine with pressure treated lumber, and I really like how this one down here is doing. Now this one I built back in February, and right now it's July. It still looks brand new. I like how this one's holding up. I suppose if I wanted to stain them, you know, maybe I could, but I'm not going to do that. But it is important that the wood does not come in contact with the ground. So as far as a minimum height off the ground, usually the depth of the 2x6, which is, you know, almost 6 inches, 5.5 inches plus a brick or 2, that'll get you maybe 7, 8, 8 to 12 inches off the ground. That's okay. That's okay. Some people like to go a little higher. But this way the wood won't rot because it's in contact with the ground. It'll last a lot longer just by keeping it off the ground. So we'll go ahead and we'll assemble one and show you how it's done. It's real easy to do if you're on a flat, hard surface, so I'm just using my garage And all I did was take those two 10-foot pieces of pressure treated, and all I'm going to do now is I'm going to make 3 marks on the top of the boards, and then I'm going to put in my little brace. I'm going to use 3 of these, so 1 on each end and 1 in the middle. There we go, this time, got it. There it is. Alright, we got it that time. Another one. Got it. There. So now you have your finished product. It's not that hard to move around, and you can put 4 to 6 hives on this stand. So if you're thinking of building hive stands and you'd like to plan on having more beehives in your apiary, this is a real easy way to do that. A nice system for setting them up. Instead of building one hive stand for each of your beehives, you can use this rail and put 3, 4, 5, 6 beehives all on one rail. Well, that's our beekeeping tip for today. So I hope everyone out there enjoys beekeeping, and we'll see you next time.